Hello, everybody. This is Ashley with Publish with Ashley, and I am so excited you're here on my YouTube channel where I talk about how to make money online, mostly about publishing books on Amazon, low, medium content, all sorts of different things. But please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you can make sure to see when I come out with all sorts of things. Now, this is another one of those books on my niche, like ideas playlist, so be sure and check that out. I'll put a link up above, but you can just search on my YouTube channel for that playlist. All right, so I have a great niche for you and an exciting announcement. I've loved this niche. I love doing puzzle books and I love doing mazes. So we're actually going to talk about mazes, and then I'm going to show you a software that creates these mazes super easy. And I'm super excited about this one because Niranjan and his partner Bing are made this. I was asked for it and asked if they had something like this in development, and they said it took like a year to develop, but they have created a great product. But I think mazes are amazing. I think you could definitely do, and I'm going to go through the maze book just in general, but what I like to do is I like to combine mazes and make activity books. So I do a lot of activity books and I use mazes in the activity books. And mazes are one of those things that's kind of hard to find commercial free rights for. So I want to show you this niche. I want to show you the software. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm super excited about this one. And just so you know that I will have a link to the instant maze generator, the puzzle generator that I'm going to show you. It is going on sale today, and it is going to be at the lowest price it's going to be at. The basic one is $47, and then by Friday at midnight, it will be the price will raise. So I just want to make sure you know this is out here. I want to show you the software. I want to show you the niche. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the niche really quickly and get into the software just so you can see it if you're interested. You know, there's definitely no commitment to this or anything, but I want to show you it because I think it's really cool. All right, so here is the puzzle niche, and you can see there is definitely 22,000, 1,800. Mazes for kids is a big thing. And one of the ones I wanted to look at specifically, I kind of have things, is mazes for 8-2, this book right here. And I thought they did this really well. It's a activity book adventures. And so look at this cover. It is amazing. They did a fabulous job. They made it look fun and exciting. And this is bold, easy to read. This has got parchment paper. It's got a compass. It's very, very interesting. It's very fun to look at. It's a really great, really well done cover. Like, just think this, like, doesn't this look like something someone took time to create? That's the kind of covers I want you all to create. I want you to make ones that look like they took time, like effort, thought. This is just a really well done cover. I applaud whoever made this. This is fabulous. And like I said, the first page, what I like to do is kind of have the title page, the nice picture, and then I would put my brand name down here and, you know, the copyright thing like that. But they have it in the next page, so that's fine too. Okay, so here is the puzzles, and they are shaped puzzles. So they have kind of, you know, searching for treasure, find the treasure, find the key. Here's one shaped as a cactus. So it's kind of adventures around the world. And I love this idea. You can do paid mazes for, you know, maybe around the world travel maze, or travel through a specific country. Like, let's say, I know I've always used the example of traveling to Paris. If someone's willing to, you know, get their kid to go to Paris and go on a vacation there, they're probably willing to spend some money on activities that would be non-screen time that are activity related. So you could do maybe shapes of different buildings in Paris, you know, the Eiffel Tower, different things that they might see along their way, and then have mazes. So that would be like a journey puzzle. There's like this, you can see it's a really great idea to make shaped puzzles, but you don't have to. You can do something like this and then have the graphics match that type of idea. Okay, so I just wanted to go through. There's maze books for teens, which will obviously be a little bit more complex, but this book does really well. And there's not too many maze books for teens. Now, granted, teens are probably not your ideal audience for mazes. It usually tends to be adults who like that brain activity. But what about, large print maze books for seniors to help them, puzzle books and things like that help keep your mind sharp. So you could do a focus like that. So here I am on the software that creates the mazes. And I wanted to get to this right away, though I am going to show you some stuff and some neat ideas and thoughts I had on Publisher Rocket to kind of show you some of the research I did on mazes and activity books and things. But I wanted to get to the software so you could see it if you were interested in seeing how it works and how super, super, super easy it is. Okay, so I've created a collection. I've just called it Demo, and it is simple as this. Let's say you just want to do some maze pages. Okay, so then I can do one, add a page. So this is like add a page, subtract a page. You can add a title here. So if you just wanted to, my awesome maze, and you could change this to be whatever or move it. But let's just add some pages. So I've added a few pages, right? Now I'm going to go here, next page, and I want this one. And let's see, I'm going to go over here and you can just try all the different mazes. Okay. The circle one's kind of fun. Okay, so there you go. I have 5 pages of mazes. And I want to show you a few features that I think are really nice. You can see it shows the solutions. And one of the things I like to do when I start this is I like to show my page margins. These are actually pretty big page margins, but that's good. You kind of want stuff away from the edges. This is more than enough for KDP, and I like to show that. But see, now you can see the page margins. It's probably really light on your screen. It's really light on my screen, but it gives me the idea where my page margins are. So that's good. And then it shows you can change this and do some different things on the setting. You change your page size. You can add if it has, page 1, page 2, and where you want to start your numbering and things like that, right? So you can fiddle with that. It's pretty self-explanatory, and they have some great training on how to use this software and everything. But let's just say now I've clicked on this maze, and let's say I want to play with this maze and make it a little different. So I can change the complexity by this slider. So, this one right here is maybe good for toddler, I don't know about toddlers, but kids. And this one might be more complex. It just depends what you want to do. You can also change the wall sizes, and you can change the solution, how thick it is, shows down here. Let me scroll down so you can see that, right? So this just kind of makes it so that you can see the lines less or really dark, right? And it's only changing the one I've actually clicked on. Okay, so I've only clicked on the one up here, so that's the one it's changing. All right, so you can do that for each one. The solution I'd probably leave the same, but maybe you'd want to change the walls or the complexity or any of that stuff. It's really super, super simple, right? And then you can just hit download, and you can download these in a variety of formats. See, it gives you all sorts of different things you can download these as. Okay, so super, super, super simple, right? That is amazing, great. You can do some great things with this. So you could download this into a PowerPoint or download this into something like that, and you could add your extra graphics. But they have it as an upgrade feature. You can upload images, and this is a great feature. Okay, so there's a few great things with this. You can see I've just uploaded, you just hit upload and add things, super simple. I just picked these because they were cute. So what you can do is let's go down here to, you could do a few things. Let's just add this little guy right here to this page. And what you're going to do is click on it and insert. Okay. And let's say you have like this. And let's say I had another, I don't have anything but cupcakes, but maybe I had a picture of a little dog. And I put the dog here, and I have the cupcake here, and then I write text like, help the dog get to the treat, right? You can, help Fido, get to the treat. Right? Okay. So you could do something like that and make it really fun for kids, like I was showing you in the other one. What I want to show you something else you can do. So I'm going to go down here and I have page 6, and this is one of the upgrade features that I think is so awesome. It's so amazing. You can go like this, click it, insert it right onto this page. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click it so that it's highlighted. I'm going to hit this and I'm converting this to a maze. I love this feature. This is like my favorite feature. So I can make it bigger, and this is why I like to have the margins so that I know that I'm making it and it's not going to go outside the margins. So you could keep this image here so that they knew, this was supposed to be a cupcake and that it's a cupcake shaped thing. So I was saying is you could make, in that one example it had shark and different things like that, you can do mazes that are shapes, and some may like this, if you kind of left this like this, you wouldn't know it was a cupcake. But since I'm leaving this here, you can kind of see this is a cupcake. And then they could color this and then do the maze. And I think that's really, really great. This would be great for just so many things that you could do. See, I actually want to move this within the margins. All right. So I have that like this, and you can see down here, here's the solution. And I think that's really, really cool. Another cool feature that is on, I think, this upgrade as well is you can pick different start and ends. I'm going to show you on this one just because it's much easier. So what I'm doing, I'm clicking on this custom entry and exit. So this software is great because it's so simple. So I just click on, I'm at start cell, and now I just click somewhere and it's right here. Now I want to change my end cell because this is not a great maze to maybe over here. All right, so you can just fiddle. Maybe you want it over here. You can fiddle with it and see what you get. All right, maybe that's a good spot. And then maybe my start cell I want to put over here. Okay, so it's that simple. And there might be a reason you want to change this. This is just kind of a cool upgrade feature, but it's something that you may or may not want. It's promised you I would have some great ideas on Publisher Rocket. So what I did is I started with Maze Puzzle Book, and I saw that, yeah, people are definitely making money with Maze Puzzle Books, Maze Book for kids, right? The competition is pretty high. You can get down to some of these like Maze Puzzle Book for kids, 4 to 6. Remember, you're going to be making more simple puzzles for this age group. And so this one isn't too bad. Maze Puzzle Book for adults and teens. It doesn't make a lot. As I said, it's probably harder to aim at that teen niche, but you can definitely look through these different things. Maze Puzzle Book for adults, large print, maze puzzle games, maze puzzles for kids. There's all sorts of different things. This one right here, Maze Puzzle Book Adults. And I was wondering if it was like the puzzle that was throwing these things off. So I put just Maze Book. And I got some interesting results. Maze Book for Adults. Kids mazes are pretty popular. But here's where I kind of came down to, I'm like, I'm all about niching down to make things more specific. And I think with this software where you can use the different shapes to make something interesting and unique. A sports activity book. So this is what I came up with. Like, you can do different activity books. You take word puzzles, maze puzzles, and mix them together and create an activity book based around a specific type theme. And the fact that you can shape your puzzles like shapes or pictures, really makes it kind of interesting and unique. So here's the sports activity book. And you can see this actually has a pretty good competitive score and decent. Now, some of these, sports activity for kids, that's probably in the book niche. This one, sports activity slide, don't get excited about that. These look more like things than books. Sports activity watch, obviously not a book. But these are pretty good earnings, average monthly earnings for books in this niche that are in the top page. I wouldn't sneeze at $979. Well, that's for Activity Center. So right here, sports activity book, $746. That's pretty good. It's got a good competitive score, and there's a decent number of searches. So if you could create a really great sports activity book, and maybe you look at sports activity book, here it is, sports activity book for kids, right? So you could create something that's a mixture of puzzles and do really well in a more specific niche. And this is what I always suggest. If you can get ranked for May's book, that is great. I'm really excited for you. But a lot of times you need to create something different and unique and kind of focused. And, um, you can do really well with books like this. You get a few books making a few $100s a month, and you're really, really good. So sometimes everyone wants to do more books quicker, faster, but I think slowing down, thinking of a specific niche, really trying to serve your customer and make them something they really enjoy using is going to serve you in the long run. And taking the time, you're just going to have less competitors if you put in the time, because people who are into get rich quick schemes are not going to spend the time. I'm really excited about this software, and I hope that you guys are interested too. Be sure and check out, I'll have the links in the show notes, and you can use that. That is my affiliate link so that I make a small commission, but it's no extra cost to you. But I really think this is a really great product, and I'm really excited about it. I'm going to use it to create a fun, specific activity book, not necessarily a sports activity book, but something like that. That's what I'm going to actually use it for. And I'm really super excited with this ability to use this software. So thank you so much. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, and do remember that this software is on sale and the price will go up. It's $47 right now, but it will go up by Friday at midnight. So get it while you can. All right. Thanks so much. Bye.